Hey y'all, it's producer, and today I got episode 7 of Grownish, and as you can tell, I'm in a different location. It's early in the morning, but you know, I gotta record. There's also why I'm really soft with my voice, you know, I'm not as extra, I'm not as loud, but I'll still be extra, just not as extra. But yeah, I got episode 7 of Grownish, Unbreak My Heart. Oh, pobre Zoe. So actually, let's get into that. So yeah, the episode starts off with Zoe watching all these movies, and apparently this breakup has been going for 3 weeks. Yikes. But yeah, she's all sad. She's watching all these sad movies, and it gets to a point that Anna has to get her friends to wake her up. So they come in there all disgusted, saying that she needs to get out of this Dorito dusted air, and they need to go to the club. Okay, maybe not the club, but they want her to go out. Okay, so they start pre-gaming, and they get her all dressed up, and they get her Zoe in this really nice dress, but she's not feeling it. Her face, she's really not feeling it. And then they take a picture, they take a selfie, and then the power goes out. Yikes. I was gonna play with that, but like, since we're not on my normal location, I can't like turn off the lights like that. But anyway, the power goes out, and they were shook, and I've seen some other people review Grownish, and apparently that's not a common thing for colleges that have blackouts. Okay, noted. So yeah, they use this time to have an intervention for Zoe. So if she can't go or like drink her feelings away, she can talk her feelings out. Which I think mature, responsible. Nah, they still drinking. But so they talk about like, oh, you need to really stop thinking about cash, and you need to like, what's it called? Talk your feelings out. I'm really trying to remember like what the specifics were. But yeah, basically I remember Nomi was being aggressive. Yeah, I remember that very well. Nomi was like, oh, it was easy for me to get over my boyfriend. Why can't you get over your boyfriend that quick? I'm like, girl, you cold. I mean, I think she's so mad that like no one but her cared about her breakup. But still, Nomi, it's not that serious. I don't have to take it out on everyone. So then Anna's like, oh, yeah, I remember my first breakup was with my uncle, because my uncle was dating my mom's sister or something. I'm sitting here like, wait, apparently this is like her cousin and her aunt. And I'm like, isn't that incest? Okay. And then they start talking, and so like, and the twins were being shady. She was like, oh yeah. And it was like, I know I got an attitude. But she's like, don't do that. That'll ruin what we already have. We're good right now. And they're like, you're good? What do you mean that you're good? And she's like, well, I mean, we've been, like, oh no, don't tell me you've been talking. And I was like, Zoe, don't tell me you've been talking. And then, yeah, they've been talking for pretty much the whole time they've been breaking up. I'm like, Zoe, it's a break up, okay? Listen to Nomi. Unfollow, block, unsubscribe, unfollow again. Like, don't mess with him. If he gonna stalk you, block him. I already said block, but really important. And this is news to Zoe. I'm like, Zoe, how do you not know this? But yeah, anyway, she's like, I don't know what to do. You know what? Just take my phone away. I obviously can't do anything. I don't know what to control, because she can delete the contact. And I was like, okay, Zoe, you're growing as a person. You're very mature. The Zoe in like episode 1, she would have not given her phone away. So character development. And then while she goes out, she just calmed down and she gets on her phone. Aaron comes in with a bottle of bubbly, I think it was, and with a candle. You ain't slick, Aaron. You ain't slick. Ah. But yeah, after that disaster of I guess, hookup attempt, Aaron and Vivek come in, because apparently Vivek was trying to do a blackout was it a blackout hookup? I think it was a blackout hookup too. I was like, y'all could have at least done it in like dorms that are far apart. But whatever, that's none of my business. But yeah, so Aaron come to the dorm and they start talking about how guys cope, and Aaron's being all cold with his hyper-masculine stuff. I feel like this might be a plot line, or maybe not. This could just be like a representation of black hypermasculinity. But yeah, Aaron tells like, we have better ways to deal with our feelings. And then Vivek, he's like, yeah, totally. I don't wallow in my pain. I lift it out. And that man. See, it's funny enough that I see this man. Can I get a spot? But this man got When I Was Your Man played. I was singing the lyrics so quick. Y'all, Bruno Mars, that used to be my man. But yeah, I was like, hashtag pray for Vivek. But then after a while, everyone leaves except for Zoe and Aaron. And they just have this thing, and people on Twitter are like, oh, this is so cute. Yes, Zoe Aaron's there. And I'm like, no. Zoe clearly does not know how to have a relationship with all three of them failing, two of them failing at the same time because she's a hoe that doesn't know how to hoe properly, and the other one because her and her boyfriend don't know what they want with their futures. So no, Zoe just needs to work on herself. Stop promoting her being with this or being in a relationship. I think hashtag Team Zoe. That's me, Team Zoe. But anyway, Aaron, because he's slick, he wants to win Zoe over, spills Cash's tea, and he's like, you didn't know? Cash is dating Zoe Kravitz. And I promise you, I was like, Zoe Kravitz? Isn't she like 30? Isn't Cash like 18? What? I don't really know who Zoe Kravitz is. Her name sounds familiar, but like I'm not familiar with her work. So I don't even know what she looks like. And then Zoe's freaking out because, you know, she's a famous something. And she's like, I can't compete with that. I'm like, good, you don't need to. Cash is trash. If he bounced back that quickly, it obviously wasn't worth it. Or he's like Lawrence from Insecure, and he's just trying to find ways to deal with his emotions through sex. I'm just kidding, it's not sex. Cash, I don't think he's gonna start going on a sex spree. Although that would be interesting if he did. Again, Lawrence from Insecure. But yeah, so Zoe gets upset and she demands to have her phone back. And she does. And they're like, but girl, please don't call him. And she's like, I will call him. Girl, if you don't calm down with your freaking She-Hulk sounding ass, girl, oh my gosh. So then she calls him. She goes out with the candle. And then Zach comes out. I mean, not Zach. Cash comes Cash comes out and he's trying to be all smooth and I'm sorry. And I'm like, honestly, if y'all really kissed and they kissed, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was frustrating. I was like, Zoe, you're getting back into this stupid trap. But then it was a fake out. It was a fake out. Oh my gosh. I was surprised. But you know, I was happily surprised because she don't need no man. And if she does for some reason need a man, she does not need Cash because Cash is not worth it. So I was happy about that. And then mature move number 2, homegirl deletes his number. And I was like, even more character development. That's my president. No, stop. But yeah, I'm proud of Zoe for that. So I'm hoping that these next episodes are going to start focusing on relationships because I'm really tired of this. I really don't care, especially since they're not good. They're not good. And then at the end of the episode, they're like, well, since all the parties get to fall require us to bring our own bottles, what are we going to do? I know. And they just have like a random 7-Eleven dancing montage. Like, yo, what is this? iCarly? Come on. I don't know. I understood the logic behind it, but it was random to me. I don't know. I didn't like it. So yeah, and that was the episode. Honestly, I'm gonna keep saying this, but I wasn't the biggest fan of this episode because again, we're talking about Cash and a relationship and a breakup, and it was not funny. I mean, there's a lot of character development, again, like last episode, but it's even worse because the main thing is with this breakup. Y'all could have done more with the power outage, honestly, but yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of this episode, but you know, obviously I like it enough to even cover it. But in this random dancing, I really started to realize, where's Luca? Where's Luca been? And so I just realized, well, we don't know much about Luca's character, you know? We know that he smokes weed and he's probably majoring in fashion design. So I have a theory. So basically, Luca, you know, he's been gone for a while, and I think that's on purpose. I don't think they left him out because they want to relegate more time to Cash. I mean, that might be the case, but I think Luca has either been working on something, or, or maybe there's like a side plot because he is smoking weed, he's in jail or something. Or I don't think he'd be a drug dealer. I think he's honestly too smart to be dealing drugs, but Luca is still a black man and he has that black hair. Well, I don't know why it's a quote, but I mean, like, you know, how people view like unprofessional hair or whatever. He has that hair. So I think he would have been like easily racially profiled. So he's probably either in jail or he's just working on a new project and he's just being by himself so he can focus. So what do y'all think about that? But yeah, this episode was okay, but it could be better. I did hear next episode, because I don't like to watch the previews, but I did hear next Luca's in it, so maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. But until next time, thank you all for watching. Y'all can follow me on Twitter for live tweets at Producer Post. And don't forget the February 5th sting. If you don't know what that is, turn to like, I think, minute 12 of my last video for more information. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time with another review or poem if I forget to that.